Yes. Is there like an intro countdown thing?
Well, what we're going to do, we are now live. And what we are going to do is, this is like the 10-minute test time, because it doesn't matter that everything worked before we went live, because once we go live, it's a whole new ball game. So Stephen will be testing things for the few minutes, and we get to say hi to our Chatterbox friends and welcome them.
Hi.
If you've never been to Craft Roulette and you're scrolling through and wondering what are these two good-looking women doing here on the screen with this circle, this Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are going to do some card making improvisation. Yes, we are, here in just a little bit. So if you are watching the replay, you might want to just skip ahead to 6:30 and the intro, which we will play. And I don't know where Mr. Producer went, but he is out of the room at this point, and then he'll have you talk, Sabrina, and see if everything is still working and not everything has gone wacko. It is Fun Friday, Patty Beck, and I've got your wish list here. I've talked to the wheel about your wish list. This is Patty Beck's big show, because she will be sending in her 100th card in consecutive contribution this weekend, we hope. I was really worried about her. I was thinking, should I tell her not to go out of town? Should I tell her not to use her hands with sharp objects? I don't know what to do to protect her. I want that 100th card in. So Fun Friday, Patty Beck. Yes. Okay, now you want Sabrina to talk? He wants you to talk, my friend.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Just go ahead and say a chit chat here or there.
Oh,
he's giving me a thumbs up. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it has gone there. A robot will take over your voice, which is fun, and it just doesn't make a great show though when you're talking like for the next hour and a half. So you just never know what's going to happen. Chatterboxes, you are looking good tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking real good.
Hi, everyone.
Sharon Casser from the Red Chair's here. That's good. No, she'll never get to choose what she wants. I'm sorry. In her own mind. Well, we'll see. She's already told me she wants, she can always send this in to the Facebook group. Any size card, spring colors, congrats, or a birthday, and heat embossing. Sounds like a good plan to me. Maybe we should have the Patty Beck Facebook challenge. So you can make a card to honor our leading lady this week with any size card. It won't be official for Craft Roulette, but any size card, spring colors, congrats, or birthday, and use heat embossing. I'm looking chipper tonight, Miss Ellen. I don't know what to say. I really wished I'd had a cup of coffee, but maybe I wished it so much it's activating all the coffee I've had over the years. That caffeine is stuck in some gland somewhere, and it has activated with my dreams. If you have never been here also, and you're here to support this nice lady, Sabrina, and I did find out how to say her last name, just drop a note in the chat and tell us that you are new here, and so that we can surround you with all sorts of good vibes, because we've got such nice chatterboxes, and they will welcome you. Very, very friendly people.
Yep, I see them all. So, hi, everyone.
Someone asked, what's in the frame behind you, Sabrina?
Oh, they're just little extra die cuts that I have. You know, when we're making cards and we have so many leftovers, I just stick them on that board.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah. I have another one up there. They're kind of all over the house because I can't throw things away.
You are my people.
Make art out of them.
It looks good, yeah. It's like a mood board, so to speak, where you could just do your own little collage. I think that would stick it all on and sell it on Etsy. Just Sabrina's collage. I like it.
Yep.
Very colorful.
Yeah, once you have so many on there, it looks good, but they're like usually teeny tiny, so you need a lot of them, but I like how it looks.
A junk journal, so to speak. Ann Simpson from Connecticut. Nice to have you, Ann. Hi, Linda. Cordelia's here. Deputy Heidi Ryan's here. She keeps us in line. Don't try to skip a parameter around Deputy Heidi. She'll get you. Christina in Sweden is here. Grandma Gay. We do have Grandma Gay's thoughtful question of the day for you later today. Rose is here. Rose was one of our early watchers. So glad you're back. Arlene, I've missed you. Did you get my email? I emailed you to see if you were okay because I hadn't seen you in Facebook lately.
Hey, Toby.
Bitty Panny. She's here with emoticons. Oh, Don wants to know if you're nervous, Sabrina.
A little bit, yeah. But I'm excited. I've never done a live before, so.
It's a different beast. And even if you do a live, usually you know what you're going to do.
Yes.
You have your little project all. So you are really jumping in the deep end.
I am. And I usually take like 1 or 2 hours on a card. So I think time will be my biggest issue. But I can do it.
Yeah, you can. You can. Yep. You're right, Bitty Penny. She's going to do awesome. Okay, I'm glad you're all right, Arlene. I thought, oh no, maybe she's been sick. Hi, Deanna. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back in time. Hi, Kendra. Did you see? Oh, you can't. You'll see this better. Woo! You just wait till you see what this microphone has on tonight.
Ooh.
He's pretty jazzed out. He was a little chilly.
Fancy.
So he has a sweater from England, no less. Oh, yes, Team Orange. I haven't. They were talking about whether they think you're Team Orange or Team Purple.
It should be obvious which one I am.
I think it is. I think they know. I think the ones that are saying the other are just wishful thinking. Chris Pesmino, hola! How are you tonight?
Wow, Ecuador. That's cool.
See, she's been here many shows. Oh, Mr. Producer said she has 45 submissions. She has made more interesting cards because she had broken her leg, her ankle, and she was not at home. And so she was making cards using whatever she had around. And she would hit the parameters, but they were like remarkable, very clever cards. And now she's back home. 50 tonight? You're going to be a 0 hero? Way to go, sister.
That's really cool.
It is. Hey, Amy. Boy, they are believing in you, so that's good. That helps.
Thank you guys for the encouragement. That's so sweet.
It helps. I'm getting a time signal. That means it's time. Are we ready? Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
I got the crafty mojo going down your fingertips, just wanting to get out and do something, get some ink on them?
Yes. I've been crafting all week, so I'm just in the zone now.
You are ready, Freddy. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take you down off the screen for a minute. We're going to introduce the show, and we'll bring you back in with fanfare and applause. Are you ready?
Yes.
Get my spoonophones ready. Let's do this. Thank you, guys. professor of Fun University. Welcome to Craft Roulette, of which I am the intrepid hostess and forgot what my usual shtick. It should be an interesting night. This is episode 105. We are here every Friday evening at 6:30 Central Time right here on YouTube, and we are so glad to have you join us. If you've never been here, we are the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we will be doing some improvisational card making with a lovely lady named Sabrina Lavelle. Boy, did I ever have that one messed up. Anyway, before we meet Sabrina, and I'll probably never say her last name again, but I did write it down phonetically so I won't forget, I wanted to say, hey, Mr. Mike, our buddy here, has some new clothes again. He's got a real nice Oxford shirt sleeve on with a nice little gnome from Arlene DeTizio. She even put a little button on it. Very, very classy. And then from Marianne Hill in Epsom, UK, we got this beautiful purple and orange, team purple, team orange sweater. So he won't get cool. And so that's really nice, and he is the quintessential politician of Craft Roulette as of right now, with that orange and yellow, or orange and purple. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you guys so much, Arlene and Marianne. You guys are special, special friends to us. Yes, Mr. Mike. Speaking of shirts, we do carry a line of merchandise. I have on my Craft Roulette shirt. I know we have Craft Roulette clothes all over the world, which is very exciting and fun. I would love to see your picture of you in your beautiful Craft Roulette merch, standing wherever you want to stand that makes us know where you live. I don't know. I think that would be kind of a fun thing for the summer, kind of like Flat Stanley. Craft Roulette merchy stuff. So anyway, we do have a new Whoa 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 shirt. If you've watched Craft Roulette very often, you will know what that's about. We do have a new patron, Dina Hiltbrand. We're very excited to meet you, Dina. We do have some pretty cool bonus content, including late submissions. So when you get to the end of the show tonight and you go, oh, I want to play, but oh man, I can't do it this weekend, consider becoming a patron and you can have late submissions anytime you want, well, as long as you're active with us. It's not a bad deal. We do have a lovely guest tonight. She is the owner and head designer of Scrappy Tales Crafts. I was going to get those all jumbled up and have a little word salad there, which wouldn't have worked. And her name is Sabrina Lavelle. We are just delighted to welcome her from Florida. Yay!
Hi. You got my last name right this time.
Lavelle. It's good. It's a pretty nice name.
Thank you.
Oh, we're already getting I love your new release, Sabrina, in the chatterbox there. So that's a pretty good thing. We do want to talk about that, but before we do, we want to learn a little bit more about you, Miss Sabrina. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Okay, well, I'm 23 years old. I started Scrappy Tales when I was 15. And I started by selling my handmade greeting cards on Etsy while I was in high school because I didn't want to get like a retail job. And it was successful enough that I did it through college. And then after I graduated, I expanded my business to sell stamps and dies that I design. And my mom helps me with the pop-up designs, and my grandma draws some of the stamp sets. So we're like
that's cool.
3-generation business. And yeah, I like to play piano. I like to go to the beach. And that's about it. I spend most of my days crafting or drawing.
That's not a bad life.
No, not at all. And I'm in my PJs all the time.
And you're in your PJs all the time. But you dressed up tonight, I believe. You look very nice.
This is the first time I've dressed up in like 2 weeks, so.
Well, I applaud you. Thank you so much. I feel very honored that you would get dressed for us. We laugh about our stretchy pants here on Craft Roulette because apparently somewhere or other we decided that your craft muscle is right around your waistline. And so we always talk about our stretch pants because we're going to stretch our craft muscle. So I know there's something else. There's something besides that, just those chocolate candies. There's got to be some creativity hiding underneath that waistband. So, yep. Yeah, see, you know. 23.
Your creative muscles to work.
You do. You have to be comfortable. I don't know how that's, in the old days, like the Anna Green Gables, no, Little Women days. So 1700s, they'd wear the corsets and everything, the tight dresses. At least that's what they make us believe in movies. And then they would be painting their little teacups and things. Mm-hmm. I don't know how. I would be going, bring on the elastic. I'm sorry?
I'm glad we live in this century.
Yes, I'm all about it too. I just, even we've been, okay, some people know, I've been watching Perry Mason. Perry Mason was an old attorney show from the 1950s. And even the clothes that those women wear are just like horrible. They're like, you have to iron them. They're very tight. They wear heels all the time, hose all the time. Girdles. Those were the days of girdles. Oh, we don't even know that. You probably don't. That's probably a word that's never even used anymore. No, it's not in good company, and I'm sorry if I used it in poorly. But anyway, that's that. Tell us how you got started. That we know how you got started card making. It like you did it in the nursery, and from then on, and you were destined to be a card making guru. What was that moment where you went, I want to make my own stamps? Because that's a big jump from making a card to making a company.
Yeah, especially because I was in college studying something that I really liked. So it was a toss-up, but I think it was mainly like the encouragement from my family. And because I really did love making the cards, and it just wasn't really a sustainable job, I knew. So I had to do something different. Because, cards take like an hour to make one. So
right.
And as I was on design teams and meeting people in the industry, seeing, the process of how it works, how the marketing works. And like I said, kind of networking myself by being on different design teams and kind of getting the inside scoop on the manufacturing process and that kind of thing. I was encouraged a lot by other company owners to do it because I was expressing to them how much, I was thinking about doing it. And I just had a lot of help from other people. And that's kind of how I got into it. Definitely just being on design teams mainly. And I actually did not like art growing up. I avoided it at all costs. But as I made myself draw for the stamps, I found that I really enjoyed it. So it quickly became like a passion and I love it. So that's kind of how I got here.
So grandma still draws for you?
Not as much. If I need a more realistic looking image, she will, but I've pretty much draw everything now, but she helped me a lot in the beginning.
That's neat. Is she here tonight? Do we know if Grandma's in the chatterbox?
No, but
Mom
definitely is.
That's nice. We're glad to have you, and we think your daughter is just lovely. We're so glad to meet her. I do have more questions about Scrappy Tales, and we're going to get to them while we craft. So hopefully you can craft and talk at the same time. I think you can.
Yes.
I do. I think you can. And because I do have some more questions about it. It's a cute name, and I talked to you about your pets earlier, and all the things that we just like to talk about here at Craft Roulette. And so I want to get to know you more during the craft time. But first, we're going to let you relax a minute while we do a little video on what is Craft Roulette for those who have never been here. And to get your whoa fingers ready, WHOA. And then we will go right from that to our submissions from last week, which you guys were outstanding once again. I can't wait to look through that gallery. I've looked several times. If you are looking for some Easter card ideas, stick around. We got a gallery full of them. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Sabrina. We are going to let you rest. Chatterboxes, you're in good form. Thanks for being here again tonight on Friday night with. I love our date time. I do. What is Craft Roulette? We'll be right back.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Oh, I'm on! Wouldn't that be an awful nightmare to dream that you were on Craft Roulette as the host and you didn't have any supplies? Oh my gosh, I just lived my nightmare and I'm okay. I'm okay. Isn't yep, you guys, I knew when Sabrina said, "Oh, look at all those woes." I knew where we were in the video. I should have waked up then. Anyway, last week, remember we have a new format. We have the map that's going to come up here. I think 127 contributions last week, which brings us almost to 6,000 total contributions. Once again, you have wowed me with your numbers, and you have wowed me with your creativeness and your clever, cute cards. I loved every last one of them. Oh, in one box, right? Look at you guys all over the world. There's still plenty of room for more, so don't be shy. If you are watching this somewhere that you don't see a pin, consider joining us tonight. It would be fun. Anyway, remember, and then when the little maps are going to bounce around, it's really cool. It's really very cool. I like it very much, and it's really hard not to look at. So, but keep your eye on the cards. Keep your eyes on the cards. Okay, so let's see what those cards were about last week. Oh yeah, there's mine. I added Easter eggs, and I added some little stenciled dots in there. So I thought that added a little bit. It was a little flat and dumb looking, so I added a little bit. After seeing all your Easter egg cards, I had to add some Easter eggs. So our project was a card with a belly band. Colors, we had to use 3 analogous colors, which is an interesting thing to have as a parameter. You'll never see it quite like that again. If you want to learn more about what an analogous color is, we did do a lesson over on Fun University, which is our sister channel. And then we had baskets for our element, and there's ski baskets, there's laundry basket, there was no basketball baskets, there were ski baskets though, and stamped baskets, dye basket, Easter baskets, hot air balloon baskets, bike baskets, woven backgrounds. You guys really had fun with that, and it was fun to watch them come in with all the sorts of different interpretations. You did great. And then ink blending, which was really a great parameter to go with analogous colors. So it was really fun to see where you did all your ink blending, whether it was on an element that had some kind of flower or eggs, a background, a belly band, wherever you put it. It was all very clever. You're just an amazing group. And I can't tell you how exceptional. I really, really think you are. Anyway, that's me, Mary Gunn. There's Charlene Madrid. I haven't seen her in the group yet, but Charlene Madrid came for the first time with us last week, and she did this cute card. Somebody loves you. She got us started right there with our Easter cards, and we enjoyed her, didn't we? She was such a nut. We were all laughing pretty hard last week. And we enjoyed you, Charlene. Thank you so much. And stick around, too, if you are on this cardboard this week, because Charlene did get a picket fence gift certificate to give away tonight. So stay close. We're on. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Got to loosen up for this part. 125 more of these to go. I'm just going to say first names. Do want to say we have some zero heroes. Notice the amount of contributions that people make are remarkable. Our zero heroes are a milestone that we like to celebrate when they get to a zero in the ones place. We have our leading ladies, and our biggest leading lady, not that she's that biggest, but the leading lady is Patty Beck. We're hoping that she will get her 100th consecutive card in this weekend. And then we have Club 52. We've got like 22 people that have submitted at least a year's worth of cards. It's outstanding, but there's always room for more. So if you are looking at these going, I'd be embarrassed, I'm too scared. No, we don't accept that. We want you to try Craft Roulette's contribution board. So, anyway, this is on a timer, so all I can do is say your name, or the show will get too long. So, are we ready? Here we go. Allison. I love all these. Lisa. Meg. Their contribution number is right under their state. 33 for Linda. Anne, she's a zero hero. Bonnie, she's a zero hero. Kim, a zero hero. Danica. Kendra. Keep your eyes on those parameters. Larissa. Beautiful. Lisa. Melissa. Debbie, a zero hero. Karen. Jennifer. Debbie. Anaya. Agnes. Gail. Andy. 5K, or Alyssa. Anna. Arlene. Karen. Rebecca. There's a frog. Bonnie. Vicky. Laundry basket. Chris. Pam. Lisa. Dawn. Brenda. Jean. Helen. Leslie. Cordelia. Arlene. Rose. Emma, a junior crafter. Christina. Marie. Mary Ellen. Linda. Anna. Lynn. Sherry. Smurf. Susan. Greg, first submission. Jen. Barbara. Card Monkey, 82, she's the leading lady. Tanya. Luann. Teresa. Kim. Amy. Mary. Jackie. Super. Kathy. Peg. Picnic basket. Brian. Time. Camille. Susie. Judy. Anna. Grandma Gay. Dina. Marie. Steph. Kay. April. Patty Beck. Mr. Kelly Ryan. He drew his. Laura. Deputy Heidi. Diane. Janice. Leslie. Lisa. Lynn. Rosie. Crafty G. Stacy. Lynn. Carol. Vicky. Brenda. Sharon. Kathy. Wanda. First submission. Welcome. Melanie. Mary. Deanna. Katie. Karen. Jackie Rip, leading lady. Melody. Kim. Celicia. Sue, also a leading lady. Sylvia. Lisa. Tina. Caitlin. Denise. Lena Marie. Emily. Chassid. Zero Hero. Elsie. Jen. Feline. Lots of them. Aren't there so many? Stacy. Thacy. Gina. Jessica. Deanna. Dawn. Zero Hero. It's so fun to celebrate. Lauren. Ava. Catherine. Bryce, 4 years old. Welcome. Nartika. Wendy. 2 of them. Laura. Janine. That's it. I didn't even lose my voice that time. I didn't talk much. Wow. 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 I mean, there's none that are even close to the same. Just so cool. I love how you decide, and this is to get my brain started for what I have to do here in about 5 minutes. I love how you decide, okay, I can use the basket. I can just use part of that idea as the weaving, and I'll just make a little woven area. Belly band, I'll just tie something around this bunny right here. Right, Sylvia? Ink blending. Am I going to put the ink blending here or there? I just love how you guys just work it out and figure out something spectacular. And thank you so much for spending a little time over your weekend to do a little crafting and share it with us. It means a lot to us. Also, when oftentimes I get to leave comments on the cards in our Facebook group, which I always enjoy doing too, because I get to spend a little more time thinking about it. So I like doing that. Yes. Oh my gosh, Biddy Penny, you are right. You couldn't keep your eyes off those submissions. I know I've looked at them several times this week, and then tonight I was just going, oh, I hadn't noticed that. I really want to say something, but I couldn't. So yeah, they're really good. Do one of these right now if you send in a card. Thank you so much, and stick around because you may be eligible and you may win something because of your efforts. Well, you know what this means? We need to bring back Sabrina, and we need to get busy and get to that wheel. What'd you think about that? Aren't those something?
Yeah, I love the Easter cards.
So many Easter cards. So many
and the
Easter cards.
The 4-year-old's card, and she's going to go places.
Yeah, I think you're right. I saw a picture of her today on Instagram sitting at her mom at her mom's little desk, and she was in it, man. She was in the zone doing her thing, and you could tell. And her mom wrote a little story on Instagram about what it was like and how she worked through that card and how she decided to do the confetti. And
yeah, I thought that card was better than some of the cards I've made in the past.
Oh, well, I've got a few dogs in my past, that's for sure. But yeah, she did great. It's really fun. We do have some little junior crafters that join us every once in a while. They're always pretty special and sweet. So yeah, they were all outstanding though. I loved them. I loved all those cards. Thank you so much again. But that means it's time to bring on those parameters, I think. Oh, here they come rolling in. Those parameters. Oh, man alive. We're going to be spinning for project, colors, element, and random. But first, we get to get a few of those parameters and kick them off the board for this week. We do veto, our patrons do get to veto a couple parameters each week. That means that the wheel cannot boss us around on those parameters. The wheel cannot make us do those things on our cards. Now, if you get a parameter and you can work it in and use the vetoed one and still be within the parameter rule of ethics, you're good to go. But we are going to veto 4 colors, green background +2. Yep, you got that one right off. We're going to, I don't know about this one. We're going to veto goes well together, number 21. And then for random, this week at least, we're not going to do small scene, number 11. So the wheel cannot make us use a green background +2 other colors. It cannot make us do the theme or the element of goes well together. And you could make a small scene, probably, but I could make a small scene. I'd go for bigger scenes personally, like big throwdowns. But the wheel can't make us do a small scene. Okay. You like making scenes too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And small would have been better for me, but...
yeah, you can probably still do it. It depends on what we get. I don't think we don't have large scenes, so Chances are you'll be able to.
Green is my least favorite color, so.
Nice job, patrons. So have you've been looking at these parameters, and you get as the guest, you get to veto something. If there's something on that board that you just go, this would ruin my night, I will make a big scene if I get this. What would you like to veto? Or you can forfeit.
Let me see. I think I could work with it. What is kids card?
Well, now you've just gotten to the point of what we do on Craft Roulette. What is a kid's card? What does that mean to you? What would you think of it if we did land on kids card? What would you make?
Honestly, I think of a kid just taking a piece of paper and folding it haphazard.
Or a card for a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, something along those lines, or a card with kids on it. It could be all sorts of things. So,
okay, get rid of music on the element four, because I don't have anything. I mean,
this is the second week in a row our guest vetoed music. Charlene, I'm pretty sure, vetoed music too.
Oh, okay. I just don't have any dies or stamps that work for that.
I think you need to design some so that we don't have to keep vetoing it. Apparently, not everybody has those. So maybe some little choir scenes or something. I'm not sure. A little rock band. Anyway, we digress. So we are not going to have those little parameters to deal with tonight, but we have all sorts of other parameters to deal with, and it's time to give the warm-up spin. See how this guy's feeling tonight. Yeah, seriously, a little tiny rock band would be cute. Okay, for our project, what are we going to do? Yes, the little asterisk means that it's an original parameter. We are going to do, what was it, 6x6 card. Okay, a square 6x6 card. Christina's in love. That's her favorite. Colors. Robot rock band. Lisa Taylor, give yourself a kiss on the brain. Black and white plus 2. A 6x6 card with black and white and 2 other colors. What element? Not music. Not goes well together. Ugh. 23. Big. Oops, wrong one. Big and little. Big and little. That might be good on the 6x6. And random. I need a little guidance here. I don't have any theme in my brain yet. 5. Polka dots. We're going to put some polka dots on them, okay? All right, Mr. Wheel, what do you have in mind? Sounds like you, Mr. Wheel, is going to let us have whatever we want in some ways and be kind of bossy in other ways. So let's talk about this 6x6 thing first. Have you made a lot of 6x6 cards?
Yes, I make a lot of square cards, but they're usually 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I think 6x6 is good, though.
Do you want to know my secret?
What?
Don't tell anybody, but make a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 and put it on a 6x6 base.
Oh, good idea.
Don't tell. But if that's what you're comfortable with and you're good at it, why not? You just have it on a little mat. That works. I've often said that about if a 6x6 frightens you, make an A2 card and put it on a 6x6. Yeah.
That's a good idea. And a 3/4 inch border could be pretty.
It could look good. It could look real good. So I think 6x6 cards are a little bit different for Americans. But in Sweden, that's their normal postage and things. So they're like Christina makes almost all 6x6 cards. It does give you some more room to work. With that big and little, I think it might be kind of a good thing because then you can get something really, I don't know
big.
what, but something big. I'm not sure what we're going to put on that dumb thing that's going to be big, but we're going to try something. But yeah, pardon me?
If you do the...
Not bad.
Yes, if you use it as a mat, then 6x6 is nothing hard at all.
Big thing.
Oh, Mr. Producer's saying the mat could be the big thing.
Yeah.
Make a big mat. Oh, he's so smart.
And then the small sentiment.
A small sentiment in a big mat. That'd be a fast night, wouldn't it? Colors, black and white, so it's going to be pretty dramatic.
Yeah. It's
Pretty, a lot of contrast there. Plus 2 colors, so you get to choose 2 colors. What do you like?
I love black, white, and red together.
And
maybe
then
with
maybe a
some-
pop of another color.
Yeah. I definitely like the colors.
That's nice.
I think the wheel was nice.
He's sometimes real nice. Sometimes he's just a little bad boy, but he's I think he sometimes really nice the first time too.
Talk about the distribution.
Yes. Also, remember, Mr. Producer is reminding me, the black and white plus 2 doesn't mean that black and white has to be predominant. It doesn't mean that the 2 colors have to be predominant. It's whatever you want. You could have it mostly red and then have some black and white elements in it and a pop of yellow, for instance. But you shouldn't use more than 2 colors. You can use the whole column of that color, like red, pink, darker shades of red of the same color, red, or a yellow-green that has a bunch of different shades to it. But it does need to stay within those parameters so that we don't have to have another class on that. And then big and little. Big and little, you're just going to have some... It doesn't... Do you think of big and little as the same thing? One big one, one little one? Or how do you see that?
What comes to my mind is like a big flower and a little bee, or...
Oh, that's a really cute
or like
idea.
a big bear and a little cat.
Uh-huh.
I guess different things size-wise is what I'm thinking.
So something that is naturally big and something that's naturally small, instead of just one thing in 2 sizes. Like, like a mom and mini me. Okay. Yes, neutrals and metallics, all good to go. Black, gray, of course, we want black. Black, gray, white, cream, tan, brown, and metallics are free for everyone because we are so kind. What is a card? You got to have those things for a card, too. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't give us any kind of theme-related thing, which is fine. So there's not going to be any kind of thing of going, I don't have anything for that, because you should have something, a big word and a little word. Should be able to do something with it, so that'll be interesting. I'm just not sure where I'm going with that one yet, but we'll figure it out. And then polka dots. I love black and white polka dotted paper.
Me too.
I don't know if I have any, but I sure like it. The black with the white polka dots. My fave.
And you
have
can
any?
draw your own polka dots, so.
I may do that. But it just, I think that's kind of a fun little freebie. It's just kind of like, throw that in somewhere. You could put it on some paper, or you can just add some little dots somewhere. That's kind of a freebie on that. So it's mostly going to be, I think, what's the hardest thing about this one?
Maybe the big and little, but I typically work in larger sizes. I like A7 and slimline, so 6x6, I kind of like that it's a larger card size.
Gotcha. Okay. You got your some ideas going on then?
Yep, my brain is working.
Yes, that's where we like it. That's good. Penguin with measles. Leslie Herman, what did you have for dinner? Penguin with measles. That's hilarious. Yes, measles. That kind of dates us, doesn't it? pencil eraser dots. Those are the best, Lena Marie. Just putting your a new pencil eraser in ink and doing the dots. We've been doing that a long time. Buffalo plaid pattern paper from her mask from before the polka dot parameter came up. You've been planning right there, Melissa. All right, well, why don't we let Sabrina go and a blushing zebra and get her supplies, and we'll be in touch with you. Let Mr. Producer know if you have any questions, and let him know when you're ready to come back, okay? All
Sounds
right,
good
luck. Here we go. A newspaper. Okay, no theme. Yeah, the sky's the limit. That black and white polka dotted sky. That would be cute. Some little clouds, big clouds, little clouds, with polka dots. Actually, that would be really cute, wouldn't it? I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to look through some ideas here. But 6x6, I'll start with that, thinking about a 6x6. And knowing that it has a black and white involved, I think I'll do a 6x6 that is a black base, and then I will put some white on top of it. I'm thinking a little scene. I do. Maybe that's because we vetoed small scene, but I'm thinking a scene might be fun. No measle dots. Makes me itch just to think about them. I've had them all. So you guys keep coming up with good ideas while we get this show started. We have moved mail call to Fun University, so I have more time to talk about the cards that we get. Of course, I forgot it the first week, but that's the way it goes. But Fun University, let me tell you a little bit about that. This is
just joined our Patreon.
awesome, Brian. Thank you so much for joining our Patreon. We will have so much fun with you there. This is the cards I made on Fun University, and not all, because then I do more for our Patreon group. But we did have a great time talking about analogous colors and the color wheel. And so if you're interested in more teaching, because we don't teach here, we just talk and do a little bit of crafting and hang out with you guys. But if you are interested in a little bit of teaching, we break down at least one of the parameters on Tuesday nights over on Fun University. I'm going to get some paper. Big and little. Big and little. Huh. I'll be darned. And I'm going for the bendy part, the bendy side. Sheep would be cute. Gosh, Melissa, for your little new joy, you could do some big and little die cuts, couldn't you? You could do that with all sorts of dies, too. You could do all sorts of big and little dies. That might be a fun way to do something, too. Okay, I'm done. All I have to do is add some dots. Two colors to go with my black and white. If I do a scene, of course you think of, let's do some lagoon or some blue-green. And a bright green. And we'll make a little something here. I'm just not sure what that little something's going to be yet. So, how about some thumbs up if you like these? Do you like this? Do you like this combination of 6x6 cards, black and white, plus 2 big and little polka dots? Are you inspired by that? You're still talking? Yeah, do you like it? Give us one of those if you like that. Or some hearts or something. Give us a big and little embarrassed penguins. There, Christina likes it. She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. They're embarrassed because they showed up on the beach that's dotted with polka dot umbrellas. That would embarrass me. Still pondering, Patty Beck, you gotta come up with something, girl. It's for the big 100. Yeah, pick my brain. That doesn't take... Yeah, you guys are like, oh, Rosie Rose, what is this? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, it's hard to like everything, isn't it? All right, good. It still could be an Easter card. Absolutely, Deniso. Yep. Well, I will give your regards to Mr. Wheel right here at my feet. He doesn't deserve too much, but he gets a little. Okie doke. Okay, tell me, guys, tell me. Should I do some ink blending or should I do paper piecing? You're always indecisive. It's all right. You've got a while to think it through. Paper piecing, ink blending. These are my big questions. I really don't know. For paper piecing. Ellen, you want me to do the paper piecing? Make dots with your hole punch. That's a great idea. Yep, sometimes it takes longer to get those ideas going, doesn't it? How about some paper piecing with some ink blending together? I have it. All right. That's not what I wanted. So I'm going to use this white for a frame, but then I'm going to work on this piece. So this guy can just pretty much go away for a while. And that's going to be my little place for something. Yes, I'm going to use a big card base and a small...
That's your big and little?
Oh, that is my big and little, and I didn't even know it, did I? I got a big card base and a little, but I'll do something else too. But, oh, I think Mr. Producer just saved my bacon. He gave me my answers.
It's not that little, though.
Oh, now he's taking it back. He's saying it's not that little. You're impossible. I think it's pretty little. It's 4x4, so it's smaller than an A2. Some little hills with this. Paper piecing. I do have my dotted stencil, Ellen. I was thinking of little dotted clouds. But, you know,
I like the dotted cloud.
That's kind of what I wanted. Little dotted clouds. Mm-hmm. Mr. Producer, there's your tip. Mr. Producer likes scenes. He likes a story on his cards. So if I had some little dotted, those are pretty dark. I could do... You guys feeling my pain? Oh, look, there's some dotted... There's some dotted paper. Wonder how big this is inside this little spot. Inside the stitching. That's what I want to work on. You have some polka dot paper too, Rosie? See, your little decision-making machine is already working. That's good. I wonder how Sabrina's doing. I can still hear, yeah, I can still hear her working. I'm not sure what we're going to put on these little hills. we're going to have to think of something. Okay, that would be too big a hill. This is, I don't want to cut this out first. I want to make a template. So I don't botch up my one piece. I have so many pieces of scratch paper. I am long on scratch paper. Okie doke. Paper. Pencil. Okay, it's the pat down. Seriously, it was under there. Okay. Wheels are spinning. Stretchy pants are stretching. Let's see, this is doing my math. My visual math. So my little clouds can't be too big. What do you think Sabrina's going to make, you guys? I don't know. She likes big and little. Or she likes scenes. She's got some new supplies. Do you think she'll use anything new? She had a new release yesterday. Think she'll bring out the new stuff? What is the name of Sabrina's channel, Shay?
It's in the title.
It is in the title that we're going to show, but she is the owner and head designer. There we go. Thank you, Ellen. Scrappy Tales. Is that right? Well, live and learn. All of our guests are tagged in the titles of our videos. So you can just click on their name and you can go magically to their site. Huh. Well, that's pretty spiffy, Mr. Producer. Yes, but it's Scrappy Tales Crafts. And she does have a YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing some stuff over there. I'm seeing Sabrina's coming back with a pile of supplies. Let's see what she's got. Unless she's not ready. Oh, her mom says she loves what the root. Are you going to make a card, Kirsten? That would be cool.
All right, bringing you back in.
Here she comes.
Hey.
What are you up to?
Okay. Luckily, the wheel gods were on my side today, so I can use my own products.
Yay.
So I got 2 polka dot papers because I'm a hoarder.
Good.
And I thought this would be my base, and I took your advice and cut this down to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. I have this.
Kind of off screen.
I have this scalloped circle, and then I thought I would use this new garden flowers set.
Oh, I love that.
And you can see these little boots have polka dots on them. So I'm going to make the boots black and white. And then I'll add red flowers at the top. So the 2 colors I'm going to use are red and green with the black and white. And then this polka dot paper has brown in it. So I think that would count as a neutral.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use this grass from this new set called Garden Stand Flowers.
Oh, I love it.
And then for a sentiment, I'm going to use these word dies here that say thank you. And that's the plan.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Sounds like a great plan. And I'm so glad you get to use your new stuff so we get to see.
Me too.
That's very cool.
So what are you up to?
Well, I used a black 6x6 base and then cut a frame with a stitched frame that has a smaller size square inside. I'm going to do a little scene on this little square, and I'm going to use a yellow green and a blue green, or a blue green and a yellow green. And I think that'll be, I'm not sure what I'm going to put, what else I'm going to have on my little scene, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do with a little critter, because they're so cute. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do some inking on the edge to make it look a little more groovy. Yeah. So that's the plan, man. So let's get crafting, I guess, huh?
Yes.
Okie doke. So this is the hardest part when we're just starting to, this is the hardest part to talk. So we'll let Sabrina get her groove going here just a second. Then we'll get her chatting. Is she left-handed? I bet she'll know that one pretty easily. Are you left-handed, Sabrina?
I am left-handed.
Oh. So have you ever tried an ATG gun?
Yeah, I'm able to use them fine.
Oh.
It's cutting that's more difficult for me.
Oh. We have a guest crafter, the great Julie Carrier, and she's left-handed and she has trouble with ATG. So that's what made me think that.
I have heard that before.
Oops, that was a mistake. It's okay. Lefties are amazing people. Are you a lefty, Grandma Gay? Well, I am I'm a right-handed maniac. I can do so little with my left hand. It would be a travesty for me to have to do it. You love how I can serve paper? Well, it's just too cute to throw away, you know? Sometimes. Well, oh, wait. Do I not have these in the right place? There we go. My puzzle wasn't fitting. I could put some little blue flowers sticking up from the little hillsides. Hills are alive. Now, if Sabrina could just toss me some of those cute little flowers, she could cut them out and send them over this way. I could just pop them up all over here.
I have a lot of options for you. I like what you're doing, cutting it apart.
Well, it will make it a little more interesting, I think. And it's making my fingers a lot more green. Oops. And the hills are bent. There we go. We're off to the races. I feel better once I get something on the page, so to speak.
I'm going to try to die cut everything so you only hear it once.
Okay. All right. We have a bunch of lefties in the group.
Oh, yay. I think 10% of the population is left-handed, so.
That's a lot.
If there's 117 people watching, then there should be like 15 people left-handed in here.
Oh my gosh. I never thought of it that way. That's cool. We had a friend that broke her right thumb. She was right-handed. And they came over for dinner one night. And I made everybody eat with their left hand for a few minutes. And it was painful. Ouch. Nobody was very happy with this idea. But we didn't have to do it for very long. Mr. Producer can eat left-handed, but I think Mr. Producer could eat anytime, anywhere, any way. But I found it very difficult. You even squeeze the scissors. I mean, it's hard to transfer how to cut, because the scissors don't squeeze right or something. I don't want to stick those down too hard yet. Here's my Polka Dots 6x6 card, black and white, +2, big and little, big card, big mat, little card. Might make some. Maybe I'll make a little smaller. Make this a little smaller. I'll have big clouds, little clouds. Do you have a favorite product in your new release?
Honestly, these little rain boots are one of my favorites.
It'd be hard not to like them.
Pop-up dies.
Are they hard to make? Are they hard to use?
No. The two that I just brought out are actually pretty beginner friendly.
Oh, I'm encouraged.
I don't own left-handed scissors. There's a place in Disney that sells left-handed products, and I bought scissors, but I think they're worse than using regular scissors. I couldn't really figure them out. I guess because growing up, I always used the right-handed scissors, and I got used to it.
Probably. That helps to just have gotten used to whatever you may use. When I was buying Steven, Mr. Producer's first hockey stick for his birthday, I didn't realize there were left-handed hockey sticks and right-handed hockey sticks, and I bought him a left-handed one. And so he learned how to play left-handed. And his hockey coach was real glad about that. He said, "No, don't try to get him to learn the other way. It's an advantage." So there are left and right hockey sticks. Who knew? Well, it's just a girl from Kansas. I didn't know these things. This is going to have more than just clouds and sky and fields. I guess I could have little white flowers, but all right. So how did Scrappy Tails get its name?
So I thought of it when I was 15, and I didn't put much thought into it, but I have gotten people that say they really like the name.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, when I was making cards, a lot of my cards had animals on them. Like Lawn Fawn was my favorite company, so that's where that came from. And the little kitty on my logo is my childhood cat.
Oh.
And right now I have a Siamese. And he makes appearances in my videos pretty often.
We have Kerwin. He's a 2-year-old. And he was doing a lot of training today on how to kill birds. He is very athletic, and he's very killer oriented. He loves to kill critters. So we were working hard on his training today, and he was having so much fun. But he mostly just kills mice, which is...
Does he bring them to you?
Yes, he does. Usually just on the screen porch, which is just so thoughtful. Bless his heart.
I read that means that they're trying to protect you.
Oh. Well, he's doing a heck of a good job. Okay,
Luckily,
Ellen, you're getting your wish here. I'm doing this paper piecing.
oh,
All of it.
that's my favorite technique.
Is it more than stamping?
Yeah, I started mainly stamping, but I like die cutting now,
Mm-hmm.
especially paper piecing.
Do you do the inlays and all that kind of jazzmatazz?
Sometimes I definitely have to be in the mood for that since it's so
Mm-hmm.
time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the look of that. I should have taped these down.
I am really getting a green thumb. It's time to go do some planting. Farmer Ray in Australia.
Okay, I'm gonna tape.
I'll be growing things like he grows things. I'm not sure how I'm going to make my little flowers. I think they're going to have to be white with blue edges. That's my guess. Looks kind of like a big tornado went through. Okay, let's see how detailed we can get on the smaller things that really don't need to be detailed. Very good. I do have big hills here. How about a ladybug or a mouse? Yeah. Little mouse, little rodent just humming through the field, hoping that Kerwin doesn't show up. Hi, Kim Dixon. Welcome. Glad you made it. I think it would be safe to do the bottom one. I think. I definitely am going to want some kind of black. Tornado. This is not a good thing. This is why I don't do inlay. I'm too klutzy. Leave the inlay to the professionals. You just got a hot foil machine? Wow. Do you have foil at Scrappy Tales?
We do.
I was thinking I saw that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I really love hot foiling.
What's your favorite tip?
Well, don't tape your hot foil like you tape your dies when you run them through your machine.
Okay.
And also make sure that the hot foil plate is facing the right direction, because so many times I foiled the plate instead of my paper because I forgot to put the paper on top of the hot foil plate.
Oh, brother. Is that like a big bad mistake, or is that something easily fixed, but too bad that it happened?
It's not really a mistake, but your foil will just stick to your plate, but your plate still works fine.
Okay. Do you like to do backgrounds or like the sentiments, or what's your best go-to on foiling or projects? It's pretty jazzy. It's pretty snazzy to be able to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks so professional and fancy schmancy.
It does. So do you have the hot foil machine and everything, or do you fake it? Fake it till you make it?
I have the glimmer machine.
Glimmer. Okay.
Let's see, something dropped.
Okay. Okay, so I can still stick things in here. But I'm not at all. I'm going to have to figure out what else we're going to do here. We're going to stick these little guys in at some jaunty angles. My, those are big plants.
Wow.
Compared to yes, they're going to end up being big plants. Big bushes of bamboo. See what it's going to look like on here. I sure could buy another color. Vanna, I'd like to buy some pink, but I can't. It's going to look fine on there, though. It's going to be okay. You know, when you have a limitation of colors, it's amazing how much you want another color. It's just like, oh, if I just had a pop of pink or just a little here or there, it would sure make my day. But oh no.
And
maybe some tulips, some little white tulips.
That would be cute.
Yeah, it'd be easy. And then some sentiment over here and some black. And then do we need any critters? Depends on the sentiment, I guess. Do we make it raining? Okay, let's see what a tulip looks like. First things first. Well, if I put a little blue on it. You learn to do with what you have. Don't go with me. Oh yeah, little tulips might be just fine. I might have to add a little blue in the sky though, so they stand out better.
Cut everything there?
Blue flowers, I think, would be too much. I think a very light blue haze in the background. Feet, don't fail me now. This is not what we want to have a problem. But we'll start up here where the clouds are. See if we can even get some color in here. Well, apparently there's some green on this. And that's all right. It'd be cute with some yellow sunshine up under the clouds. Mr. Wheel. Maybe that'll pop it up a little bit. Patty Back, how are you doing? Are you liking these? Jackie Rip says dark blue. Well, you know what? We can try these things, Mr. Producer and Jackie Rip. We'll try it. Here we have the white on a little bit of a light blue background. You can't see it too well, I don't think. Really can't see it very well. But let's see if I've got a dark blue-green.
That's really pretty, Mary.
Oh, thank you. I've got polka dot. Blue-green. Let's try one, Jackie Rip and Steven. Sharon, it's good to have you back. You've been MIA. Metallic flowers, that's an interesting thought. White glitter flowers. Smart people. How about some blue tulips? What did Biddy Penny say? Dr. Shrub just tried to recruit me for yard work. Came into the craft room, heard Mary's voice, and said, "Never mind, he loves me." Smart man. That is a smart man. Run! That's very cute, Biddy Penny. Biddy Penny will be with us next week. Excited to have her.
Toby used to be on my design team.
I bet she did some good designs.
She did.
She is one for a unique approach.
Yes, I love her
I
style.
appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Just never know where that brain's going to go on her. Do ya? Yeah. Did you get my email today, Biddy Penny, by the way? No tech call, yay.
Yeah, this is her third time.
Yeah. There's benefits. What do you think of those? Is that
Those
too
are really
much blue?
So you hand cut everything?
Yeah. I am my own dye machine. Yeah.
Old school.
Old school. Yeah. I predate all this modern stuff. I'm your grandmother's age, or probably older.
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, my mom had those traceable shakes where you had to trace with a pencil the circle and then you had to cut the circle.
Oh, my, yeah.
I remember.
We used to have, oh man, when I think my first circle cutter was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like one of these, except it had a little blade and it wiggled inside, it moved. And so it had a template and you went around and the blade would move along with it. I can't remember. It was wonderful.
It's a Martha Stewart product, I think.
I don't know, but it was so much better than tracing around a bowl, which was the other option. Coluzzle. We never knew what it was, whether it was Coluzzle or Coluzzle.
I actually
That's exactly right.
That. I have one of those.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bad product at all. Oh my gosh, that's cute. I just looked up. Oh, I love it.
Thank you. I think I forgot to mention, but my big thing is this scallop circle, and my little is this little butterfly.
Yeah, it can just be about anything, I think.
Yeah.
I should pop these guys up, I suppose. Just a wee bit.
About the bird in the room.
Cell phone birds. There is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Does anybody follow Pam at the Paper Outpost? And she has some sort of big bird, and it's always making noise. I'm not going to pop them up. Forget it. You're just going to have to be a flat card.
A little scene.
I did. Yes. I still think there's probably got to be something else in here, but not sure what it's going to be yet. I don't think I can paper. I'm not sure I can paper piece a mouse.
I don't do any
have
water.
a couple questions.
I like Copic coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, watercolor. I just haven't figured it out.
I don't doubt that you won't. You'll figure it out. That you will. I bet you will figure. Let me see if I can say this right. I bet you'll figure it out when you're ready.
Yeah. I like the Zig watercolor pen.
They look enticing. Yes.
Or the Karen ones.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've looked. I see those and I go, oh, those are making some good stuff. And then I think, well, just get out your watercolors. Silly girl. You can do, and watercolor pencils. I love my watercolor pencils. So, maybe if I put some vellum on these guys. We do have a couple questions. You think it needs a robot? That's exactly what it needs, Car Monkey. It just needs a robot coming, like a whole zombie robot invasion coming over the hill. And Marshall Dillon can be down here going, wait a minute, Festus, get the robot machines. What was I? Your card's already done, Mary Youngblood. Oh my goodness, I'm impressed. Yes, Team Orange or Team Purple. That's right. We do have a couple questions, and we need to know because it's very important to everything that's right and pretty. Are you Team Orange or are you Team Purple? Which do you prefer?
Do you want to guess?
I think you're purple.
No.
No, but your shirt looks like you're Team Purple.
No, look at my...
You are... I messed up badly.
Yeah.
She's Team Orange.
Yep.
Oh, I think I feel more... I even feel closer to you now. I too am Team Orange. So...
Yep.
I'll be darned. We'll see.
Purple is actually my least... Well, green and purple are my least favorite colors.
Green and purple.
Definitely Team Orange.
I'll say you are. Strong leanings in this one. The orange is strong in this one, Yoda. Well, that's good to know. Yes, I hadn't really seen your products. So the packaging that should have been a giveaway, shouldn't it? Ah, man. I quit guessing because I've been doing it. I've been messing up every time lately, so I'd quit guessing. We had a Zoom call the other day, and people were they were saying if they were Team Orange or Team Purple, and they were very complicated about which they were, and it was hilarious. Well, I'm Team Orange except on, and I'm Team Purple then, and it was very cute. Very, very passionate, though, these decisions of Team Orange and Team Purple. It's no... Last week, Charlene was saying that she had really thought it over. Spent one of the hardest questions she'd ever had. She's a lawyer. So I had to laugh.
I will say every purple person I've met is like a die-hard purple person.
They are. Yes. That's why they formed. Yes, that's why they made their own political faction here on Craft Roulette. Oh, I'm sticky. I'm going to put some vellum on my clouds to tone them down a little bit. So Cordelia Alderman has a great question for you.
Okay.
Because since she asked this one, I have been wondering this my very own self. And if you had not started card making, what else might you do, or what else might you be doing to express your artistic talent?
I would probably get into like painting because I do like drawing. I like digital design. So something along that realm.
Yeah. Do you think you would have just, I know you can't answer this, but speculate. Do you think you would have ended up with a YouTube channel then on painting? Because you take things, is it a passion that you have, that you take something and move it to that kind of exposure and level?
No, because I've never actually painted before. It's just something that I would be interested in doing. But digital design maybe, because in the app that I use to draw my stamps in, it actually records the process of drawing. So maybe I would do that. But painting is just something I would like to get into. I just haven't found the time to do it yet.
Well, you're only 23.
Yeah. I got some time.
I don't think I started painting till I was 40. So, well, as an adult, I didn't start painting till I was 40.
Oh, hi, Amanda. I'm kind of wanting to do these boots, like these white accents as red, but maybe I'm just second guessing myself.
Maybe the bottom one, or
like this bottom piece.
And
this top piece.
I think it's cute, the white. Mr. Producer is saying maybe the bottom in red, but I like it in white on that green.
Okay, I'll cut it from red and then I'll decide.
Yeah.
But
sometimes it's hard too. There we go. I'll just cut some little tabs to put them back there. I'm so sticky. Denise likes the boots as they are. Rosie Rose says, try it.
Try it.
Yeah, try it and don't cut it or glue it. That's right.
Amanda, I would do yellow, but the parameters are black, white, and 2 colors. So I went with red, green, black, and white.
That wheel. Just a trouble causer.
But yellow boots would be really cute.
Yellow boots would be cute. My clouds kind of have some sharp edges. They're jaggedy clouds right before a storm. I better close this ink up before I drop something in it. Then a little sentiment. Long sentiment? There's not. This is just not. Aline! Oh, you're going off to work. Well, you have a wonderful evening. We'll keep the lights on and wait for your cute card to come in. Sounds great. Yes, Pear Blossom Press. I think your little light up things. We talked about that earlier. I need to come back and talk to you about those. Those are so clever. They're Allie's doing. Isn't it Allie that's making some great things with them? I think so. Yeah, the parameters are pretty friendly, Feline.
Yes.
Water is fine. Just waiting for you to jump in. Is this mouse too big? Is he too big? Do I take my other ones off? Is he just right? Let's try him. Yes, everybody's getting done.
Nice.
Not me, man.
I'm almost done.
Oh.
But something's telling me these boots need a little bit of red. And I need a butterfly.
You're doing great. Okay, this little guy is pretty cute. The flowers may have to come off and be replaced with other flowers. I don't know. Okay, I got the Grandma Gay question of the day.
Okay.
Grandma Gay is our resident philosopher. And she asks, when someone verbally describes a card idea to you, do you automatically visualize it in 3D?
When someone explains a card to me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because of your pop-up dies, I think is probably what she's...
Yeah, but no, not really.
Uh-huh. How do you get it from a two-dimensional flat card in your brain to... Is it your mom that helps you out with that one? And make it into this pop-up kind of situation? What's the transformation?
Mom is definitely the engineer behind our pop-ups. I cannot think three-dimensionally.
But you can work your own dies.
Oh, of course.
Which is, yeah.
But the measurements, the initial score lines, and the way everything lines up, my mom
freaks me out.
gives me like a prototype, and I kind of just dress it up.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
That you can work together like that.
I think she was an engineer in her past life.
We have some engineers in the group. Melissa Miller keeps the satellites in the air. And her cards are very clean and precise.
Okay, some people like the red, so that's good.
Okay, he's just going to have white ears because I'm not going pink. Can I get these up and put some different flowers on? I liked them, but I don't like them with this, so. Oh, maybe too late. May just have to cut his flower off so it doesn't look weird. Maybe give him one that looks like that. So off your flower goes, little dude. I don't like mixing my metaphors, and I don't like mixing my styles. Even though I do both routinely. So when you were in college, what did you study then? You liked it?
I studied political science.
Okay. And did you draw like political cartoons during class?
No.
No?
I actually
you're done.
But I did enjoy studying that.
Yeah, I found the best part of college was drawing pictures about whatever I was studying, so. And looking at my professors and analyzing their facial structure, things like that. All right. Okay, he's going to be cute. All right. That's what we're going to clean him up later. Because you're done, and look how cute it is. And I'm almost started. I can't believe you beat me, because you were concerned that you were going to be... She hasn't glued yet. So, you haven't glued yet. Okay, good. I still got time.
No, not yet.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I think it's cute.
Cute. I like how yours looks.
I think we're getting a lucky break. No, we're skilled. We're skilled. Okay, so we'll just give him a little flower. He too will carry a tulip of love. I don't even know. Are there political cartoons anymore? I don't even know if they still have them. They do. I
think they do.
Apparently, I'm not in that circle, and so I'm not up to date. You think he needs a white flower? Then we need to have a white flower over here too, don't we?
No.
Well, we can try it.
So it stands out against the green.
We can try it. You can have a couple. I don't have any tulips in my yard because I am so done with gardening. I'm not that good at it anyway, but by fall, I am way done. And I don't have any vision for spring.
I really want to get into gardening.
It's a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing to do. You can grow so many flowers and things in Florida.
Yeah. I'd love to grow tomatoes. I've heard that those are pretty easy.
They are the best when they're homemade too, homegrown. The very best. Oh. Well, up in the Midwest, it's not an easy thing to do to grow a tomato. It's definitely a lucky thing. It depends so much on where that darn tomato is and what Mr. Weather brings you, because you can get nothing. It is hard to see it. You can see it pretty well. I'm going to put a third. Mr. Producer's saying that needs to pop up better. So I'm going to put another white tulip under here on the other side.
Right.
Dog fur.
Oh, and Brian.
How's that?
Some of my design team members are here.
Aw. Hi, Desiree. How fun. I hadn't looked up for a while. Looks like you guys are keeping yourselves entertained. That's good. Yes. If you are new here and you've never gone over to our Facebook page, there will already be some great cards over there so you can see them early and be inspired by them. There is a hair on this finger. It's like a fine dog hair. Here we go. And I can't shake it. Okay. Well, I could have used another color, but that's okay. This is kind of pretty. We'll be all right. I do like these colors together.
Yeah, I like your color combo.
Thanks.
And you went with the
springy. I'm sorry?
You went with the wide border too.
I did. I'm going to pop this guy up here. And then I'll have a place for probably "You Are a Wonderful Person," which is my go-to sentiment. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. These aren't sticking down for a lifetime. I'm just there. Now those.
Okay. Ellen is telling me I should change out this. I guess it's too orangish. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was hoping it would be more of a tomato red and I could get away with it. But the police are after me, so.
Gosh, you don't want anybody on being mad at you.
Let me see. Red or green or both.
I can imagine this little mouse saying, "You are a wonderful person." Yes. You are a wonderful person, and you'd be more wonderful if you had a little bit of cheddar.
Everyone's saying red, so I'll go with red.
Oh, that really stands out.
Let me cut down my paper real fast.
You are a wonderful person in your best mouse voice. That's it. And no pink in his ears.
I feel like a little thin black mat would be pretty.
It's really.
When we do
Oh.
that.
Yeah, a little frame would really be sharp.
The mouse works actually really well. Flowers.
It's a big mouse. He's from Texas. This is not a mouse that Kerwin would want to tangle with. It's big.
Cut this wrong.
Oop. So I think I got a hunch that next week's gallery is going to be full of some cute stuff. That's my hunch. It'll be fun to see what colors you choose to be with your black and white, and how I'd like to know if you feel like you'd wish you had 3 colors. Just 3, come on, one more. But you can't. And then see how you work in your polka dots and what you use for big and little, because it's up to you.
Okay. Oh.
You're a wonderful person. It's a Fiskars little mini cutter. I think they're pretty available. It's lightweight. I can throw it around. It's durable, which is a good thing around this mask. And it gets beat up pretty badly. I'm not gentle with it at all. So it has to be pretty tough. And it is very handy. The Fiskars. Oh, thank you, Heather. It's better than my Minnie Mouse voice, which is, oh, Mickey.
My big is this big circle, and my little is this small butterfly.
I think your big is how big it is on cute. It's very, very cute.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I think it's just lovely. And you did it.
I did.
You did.
Proud.
It's a crazy concept, this thing called craft roulette, and you pulled it off.
It's really fun.
Good to hear. This afternoon, in the afternoon on Fridays, if I remember, I look at the parameters and try to go through my brain. Okay, what would I do? What would I do? Of course, I never can do anything because you can't guess how it's going to be. But I always try. And on Friday afternoons, then I think, oh my gosh, I've got myself in such a mess. I can't think of anything to do on any of this. Why do I do this? But maybe it turns out okay. You find a little mouse and it helps you out. Okay. You are a wonderful Then we'd have to put something inside because it's black inside. I don't know. It's okay. The thing that I invented here for myself that I had never done is don't go shopping yet. Don't go shopping yet. There's something that you want to wait for. Is putting little tabs on these vellum pieces to go over the clouds. And I wrap the tabs around and so I can't see the glue.
Oh, clever.
I will kiss my brain for that. Oh, I'm looking for this. I am so sticky.
Does anyone else have cheap foam tape for like larger sections to pop up?
Just use craft foam.
Or craft foam.
Yeah. For the big ones. And the foam tape will lose its stickiness, that kind, over the years. I have a roll. I'm down to the very end of a roll. That 3M roll that I've had since 2002.
Wow.
And it has lost. I know. And it has lost its stickiness, but not the end of the world. He's cute. I think he was a good somebody who suggested a little mouse, because that was a really good idea. My big and little is a big frame with a small scene. So I'll show you up close off this mask. And because I asked paper piecing or die cutting, I think I asked, and Ellen said paper piecing, and since Ellen is a leading lady, I bow to her. So no, it was a good idea. I thought, yeah, I can do that. So I used black and white, as you can see, plus 2 other colors, a blue green and a yellow green. Big and little. I got big clouds, little clouds. I got big mat, little mat. Big mat, little mat. And polka dots, I've got them in my clouds and on my flowers. So, I thought that was going to be... I'm glad that was over. But I'm... I kind of hate not having more directions sometimes, but then when you get directions, you go, oh, I wish I had more leniency on leeway to go this way or that. I haven't put any gems on. I don't know. I'm bad at gems. So, I don't... It wouldn't need much.
Sometimes I don't. But yeah. I think I'm...
Yeah, no, I think that looks nice. It helps with your flow there, too. Looks good, ma'am.
A little more black.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it.
Yeah, always add glue or double, to the foam tape. It just doesn't hold after a while. That's okay. It has other jobs to do. It has jobs to lift. So... Ellen, I am enjoying these very, very much. Thank you so much. Got their little cases today. It's wonderful, and I've been practicing. So I may end up being a Copic-friendly person. Looky there. Okay, walk us through this one more time, please.
So I'll show the products I use, I guess.
Yeah. So
the little boots and the flowers coming out of the boots are from this Garden Flowers die set. This butterfly is also in this set. And this butterfly is from the Potted Flowers set. And, the grass actually is not from this. I did not end up using that one. And then the thank you is from the A7 flower cover plate.
That's real cute. Mm-hmm. Nicely done. And did you have an announcement to make about Scrappy Tales Crafts for tonight?
Yes. If you use code Craft Roulette in all capital letters you will receive 15% off for the first hour this goes live, or I guess posts on the channel. And then the code will work, but it'll go down to 10% after the first hour.
Aha. Aha. That's why I said don't go shopping yet.
Yeah.
But do go shopping.
It includes the new.
Oh, that's excellent. That's special, because sometimes the new stuff has to have a special not a discount, so that's okay. So let's put them both up together. I think I need some sparkle, but other than that, you want to bring it up to the camera just a little bit so we can go ooh and ah. There we go. I think you did great.
You too. I love the house with the flowers behind his back. That's it.
Well, his stamp was like that, but I cut off his flowers that they had on the stamp because they were not the right ones, but I'm not. Anyway, yeah, he's kind of out there on the prairie of Kansas, the Flint Hills. Well, it's pretty bare out there, not a lot of trees, so that's where he is, I think. But I think he does need a little bit of shimmer here or there. I think that'll make it better, and we'll be good to go. I love it, Sabrina. I think you did a super job, and that's
Thank you for
a remarkable set. Well, we're glad you came. We're ready to go ahead and let you relax just a second. We're going to bring you back on to say goodnight. And, but we have a little bit of work to do because it's time to talk about how everybody else can play. All right? All right. Yup. Aren't you inspired? Don't you want to make a card that includes a 6x6 card with black and white and 2 other colors, big and little as your element, and some sort of polka dot? Won't that be fun to make? I think it was a little bit challenging, but this is not the card I would have thought I started at there at the beginning of the evening. I had black and white polka dots in my brain. No more. Anyway, you guys can play. Just do those things. There's a form on craftroulette.live, submission form in the drop-down menu, and just fill that out and send it in, and you will be entered that will come on the blog for Monday, and then on the cardboard for next week. And you're going to want to be on the cardboard for next week. We will tell you that when we bring Sabrina back on. But, pretty fun night. Whew, that was interesting. You just never know. I just never know what that old wheel's going to do to us. But I think we had a good night. We have some more announcements. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have some upcoming guests. We have Biddy Penny with a Twist next week. We'll tell you more about that next week. We have some new friends coming. Cindy from Dares to Be Artsy, and Danny, and then Christine Bertram comes back, and she's going to bring the party. We get to meet Mary Clark at the end of the month. It looks like we're going to have a good time on Friday night, 6:30, right here on YouTube. I hope you join us every week. Oh, there's those patrons. We just love those people so much. We thank you so much for your support of the show. It means the world to us. It does keep us on the air. It helps us defray our costs. We do give you some pretty fun bonus content. We will be talking more about that over the weeks that come up because you're going to get some new stuff, you guys. Yeah, I know. We're going to be giving you some new stuff, so stay tuned. Let's see if Brian comes up. Come on. There he is, Brian. You're on there. Thank you so much. If you don't see your name on here and you want to be on here, it's not a big deal. You can do it for $5 a month. And it helps us immensely to keep us on the air. We do have lots of expenses that you'd be surprised. And I'm doing taxes. Ugh. Mercy, Maud Nelly. Anyway, we do have extra bonus content. Like tomorrow, we will be having scrapbook game with Club Fun. I'm looking forward to spending the afternoon on our Zoom call, doing some scrapbooking with a twist, and it's a lot of fun. In April, we will be having an all-patron Zoom call too. So that's always that was fun when we've had those. That's worth that $5 to come in April. So join us, and thank you guys. There it is. There's that wonderful, wonderful confetti time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got here. I got some official papers. I do. And we have a really nice gift certificate to give away tonight. So, shall we get on with it? Nah, you guys don't want any prizes, do you? You want some giveaways? If you sent in a card last week, you will be on the board for a possible giveaway tonight. If you didn't send in a card last week, you won't be. That's how we do it, and it just makes it a little special gift for the people that spend a little time and share their talents with us. First, well, shall we start small and go big? Okay. We're going to start small and go big. When we first started the show, this is our anniversary month, we would give a handmade gift with an itty-bitty prize. And I've got 2 to give away tonight. Actually, I have 3 because somebody didn't claim theirs. So I have 3. So let's spin for it. The spinner is programmed to be a random selection. It will light up whoever wins. So we don't have to go, oh no, that's on the line. It's mine. It's mine. No, it's not. It will light up. Let's see who it is. And I will send these anywhere. Crafty G. You need to let me know that you want a handmade card with an itty bitty gift and send me your DM me or don't DM me. Use the contact form on craftroulette.live and let me know where to send it. Let's do it again. See how it lit up? It's all very cool. Yeah, Card Monkey, you're going to be fine. And your daughter's going to let me know, right? You give your daughter my phone number. Ooh, Danica Matters right here in Kansas City. Gosh, we should figure out a way for you to come pick this up. We're gonna get close. We're gonna have a little fun time together, our Kansas City girls, this spring. Last handmade gift handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Can't tell where it's gonna land. Come on, come on, come on. One of our patrons who asked a question tonight, Cordelia. How nice. Let me know using that contact form on craftroulette.live by midnight on Sunday, please. That would be great. Next, we have a goodie bag. Goodie bags are donated by our friends, our fun friends, and I pack them in there. Here it is. I'm changing my mail day, my post office day, to Tuesdays. So all these will go out on Tuesday instead of next Friday. And I have some other ones to throw out too. Mail out. Mary B, let me know that you want the goodie bag by leaving your information on the contact form on craftroulette.live by Sunday at midnight. Central Time. You were in my neighborhood earlier, Danica Manners. Oh my gosh, why didn't you let me know? Okay, $25 gift certificate that Charlene Madrid arranged to Picket Fence Studio Designs. Who wants that? Anybody? Let's see who gets it. Good luck, everyone. We've come a long way in gifts, haven't we? Who's it gonna be? Kim Bright. All right, my dear, let me know. I'll be looking for your email to come through before midnight on Sunday. Congratulations, one and all. That's very, very good. Very, very nice. Lots of good stuff. Man. I'd do it for a card. I would put a card in. I would do a card for this. To be on that cardboard. I would. I think it's great. Cordelia, you're here. Congratulations. All right. We're going to bring her back, I hear. There she is. All relaxed. Feels good to be done, doesn't it? I know.
It's over.
I know. But you really were a trooper. You didn't seem at all nervous. Sometimes you can sense it, but
Or I was.
yeah. Plus, you're Team Orange, and Team Orange people, we got the sunshine in us.
Awesome.
Plus, you're in Florida. Of course, you're a Team Orange. Sunshine girl.
Orange state.
It is an orange. It's like, yeah, that's where we get all our orange juice and everything. So, yeah.
Our
Sabrina,
state-
you did fabulous. There it is. It's all there.
Thank you.
You have some exciting news about our giveaways for next week.
Yes, I will be giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Scrappy Tales.
Yay!
Yay.
I think anybody that's a crafter can find $25 at Scrappy Tales pretty easily. Pretty darn easily. It would be fun. It'd be fun to get that. So well done. We look forward to that. So we're doing it for next week so that your friends will have a chance to participate and send in a card because they're going to want to.
Yes.
Right.
I'm excited
right.
what it made with these parameters.
It should be a layup. If we could do it with everybody looking at us, they can do it at home. Yeah, it'll be good. So, yep, very generous, isn't it? Yes, Kimberly, I agree. It's super great. So, where will you post your code, Craft Roulette?
Well, you have to. I don't want to give it away on Instagram for those that didn't watch. So maybe you can put it in the description, or I can leave it in the comment.
Okay, it's in the chat a couple times, and
it's just Craft Roulette, right?
And the deadline is. Are you going to do?
It'll end on Sunday night.
Okay, Sunday night at midnight, like everything else that we do. Central time.
And I'll put a comment on this video. I'll put the code, and I'll explain the first hour is 15% off, and then after that it's 10 until Sunday at midnight.
Sounds great. Well, you're gonna have a busy night. I got a feeling.
Thank you. Sharon just said she put an order in. Thank you, guys.
Yay! That's right. You got to watch to know the code. It just seems fair, right? It does. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like the? Okay.
Definitely got my mojo. Like, I feel like this is great if you haven't crafted in a while and you need some inspiration. This is a great thing to do. You can do it, I guess, like on a random generator app. Just put some prompts in if you're feeling a little uninspired. Right.
And you can veto yourself when you do it that way.
Yes.
But honestly,
hit the button.
But honestly, I do encourage you to challenge yourself, though, if you're going to do that, and just go, I don't think I can, but you can. It all works, and you'll come up with something remarkable. And it's always fun also to be in our Facebook group because you can put in extra things like that and go, okay, I did this. I challenged myself, and this is what I came up with. Or you can go back to past episodes and go, okay, I'm going to try this one. You could do a random generator 1 through 104 and get the parameters from any of those shows and do it yourself also.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. The other thing that I always like to remind people is that our galleries are so full of incredible cards that they're like a Pinterest board. So if you know what the parameters are in each and every episode, you can look for certain things that you're looking for and find a whole bunch of cards that will inspire you to make something cute and make the world better. So it's a good thing. Well, it's that time of night. Time to kiss those old brains because we got something good done. We sat down, we challenged ourselves, and we came up with something cute for the world to enjoy. And we thank you so much, Sabrina, for being here tonight and sharing your generosity for your company and your passion for your company. It's neat to see somebody your age taking off and doing something that's so passion driven. It's very nice. And I think that's just outstanding.
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me and all the support in the chat. I see a lot of familiar faces and new faces. So yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Good. Yep. Not bad for your first live.
I think so.
Very good. Well, kisses to you guys. Ellen, take care of yourself. Make sure that surgeon had a good breakfast and got a good night's sleep. Mr. Producer, thank you. Kisses. One for you, Miss Sabrina. Thank you all so much. Stay safe. Have a fun weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday for Parameter Playtime and next week with Biddy Penny. Night-night. Thank you.
Bye.